All right, so now that we've gotten to the close guard, kind of the things, and this is kind of the thing about being kind of newer into submission wrestling, is that, and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, whatever you're practicing, is that a lot of times we think that, okay, I'm going to start to attack, so I'm going to, right? We're going to like get all muscly, we're going to get grippy, and if Jet really doesn't want me to separate this arm to get an arm bar, he's not going to let me. In fact, Jet is a real pain in the ass about this. He just really likes to keep his arms and elbows protected at all times. And so the thing is that I, for one, I can't, squeeze onto his hips and keep my ankles really tight and expect to really get anything here, right? And the thing is, if I'm dormant here, or if I'm too focused on that, what's Jet going to be doing? He's going to be trying to pass my guard. So I need to keep him occupied at the very least. So the first thing I'm going to do is, if he wants to start to pass my guard, he either needs to stand up or he needs to start to frame on my body somehow, right? He might put his palm onto my diaphragm. He might be putting his palms on his hips as he is right now, and he's going to try to glue my hips to the ground. Why does he do that? Well, because in order for me to attack and hold this, I need to have mobility in my hips. I need to be mobile on the ground. And so he's trying to kill my hips so I can't attack him. Well, if he's pressuring onto my hips specifically, I'm going to actually try to arch my hips up, get my palms underneath him, and as I bring my hips down and bring my knees to my armpits, and I'm bring my heels into his tailbone, right? And then I'm going to get into this kind of position. Now, he has to posture back up. He can't, well, I don't want to say he can't pass from here, but it's going to be a lot harder. There's fewer options that he has. He could start to stand up and really stack up and put his knee into my tailbone and drop down, or do something along those lines. If he did try to pick me up, I'm going to commit my head to the ground, right? Just putting that just makes me really heavy here. So different things I can do from here now that he's broken down. The thing that he's been doing a lot lately is he's actually starting to go for this entangled arm that we've talked about, right? Where he tucks under here, flicks over, and grabs his own wrist and pinches the elbow in. Now from here I've got attacks, I can start to push him down. And the thing is, I'm going to make him kind of face plant here, right? If I make him face plant onto the mat, what is he going to do? He's going to post on the mat because he doesn't want to break his nose. Well, if he is posting on the mat, he can't move that arm anymore. So now I can start setting up that triangle. And you see, this is a crappy triangle position. I didn't quite get my angle. So I can keep this pinch here, start to hip up. I'm going to actually put my palm underneath his elbow here. We're actually kind of working on this week, right? And so now I can get an arm bar there. So I'm turning his palm into my armpit, pinching, holding onto his elbow, and starting to extend up. If you can get that arm across, it might be a little bit easier from the other side. But just one of the many options that you have here, right? So, but you see, in order for me to do that, I need to be breaking his posture down. And then once I get this set up here, notice the first thing that I kind of had to do there. I had to change my angle. I had to open my guard, right? I can't think of a scissor sweep. How's the scissor sweep going to start? I'm going to bridge, pull my heels in, hold. As he postures up, I'm going to make this little seatbelt position. I'm holding onto his tricep. I kick his leg out, and I start to turn the corner with him, right? I had to open my guard. There is no real great attack that you can do, especially no-gi, that you can have to keep your guard completely closed. So just a couple thoughts, just a couple things for you to work on there. I hope that this answers your question, and if anything else comes up, let me know. If we didn't quite hit it, let me know, and we'll go ahead and we'll try to address it in the future.